going on, ladies and gentlemen? Went on a little brief hiatus, got a little bit busy with work, but I am back. I'm here to tell you everything you want to know. Training camp stories. Got a bunch of them. Got a few I'm going to fit into today's show. And then, of course, I want to talk about the LSU Tigers football team. They are in fall camp right now, so we're going to have to get into that. And then, Team USA basketball, the World Cup, Brandon Ingram, Pelicans on the team. All that and in between right here on Sports Etouffee. Let's play my theme music. Let's go. Alright, so first topic, of course. Why not just get into the Saints training camp stuff? Why not? So, few things going on. There's been a few injuries. A lot of Saints fans are a little bit pessimistic about all the injuries, and rightfully so, I understand. But one of note is Demario Davis, one of the Saints defensive team captains and one of the best defensive players on the team. Now, that linebacker room after DeMario is probably a C-plus grade at that. And you have, after DeMario, you have Pete Warner, Zach Bond, who is not an inside backer. You have Sewell from Oregon, undrafted free agent. And you have Nick Anderson from Tulane, who I love a lot. And then you have Anthony Orji, undrafted free agent from Vanderbilt. Then you have Ty Summers and Connolly, which I don't think is going to make the team. So I can understand the pessimism. I really do. So should the Saints sign a veteran? It's possible because they did just bring in Anthony Barr, former linebacker for the Vikings and played for the Cowboys just last year. Many will say, oh, he's washed. Well, he will bring veteran experience into the linebacker room, and you can never not have enough vets in a certain positional group room. So, Anthony Barr is an option. Sorry about that. Crazy cat going at it again, you guys. I apologize. So, Anthony Barr could be an option. Another one that is visiting is Kareem Hunt, running back Kareem Hunt at that. And, excuse me one sec. Okay, sorry about that. Crazy cat was acting bad again. Kareem Hunt, I think, is going to be an interesting thing or situation because I don't think the Saints are going to sign him. He just visited the team yesterday or whenever you watch this, whatever day, at camp, and he doesn't want a veteran minimum, and the Saints are going to probably want to sign a running back to a veteran minimum. And Kareem Hunt isn't going to do that. There's a lot of running backs out there. You have Dalvin Cook, you have Ezekiel Elliott, and you have a lot of younger guys that many don't know about. But Dalvin Cook isn't going to sign for the veteran minimum. Ezekiel Elliott isn't going to sign for the veteran minimum. And even, Leonard Fournette, does he have tread on the tires still? Because, they ran him a lot in Tampa. They ran him a lot in Jacksonville. Ran him into the ground at LSU. Thank you, Les Miles. So, that's going to be interesting. But a few things from camp that I want to get into that I've seen. Gotta say, Derek Carr is the real deal, you guys. Defense is making him work for it, but he's had a few frustrations at camp, but, I gotta say, I am buying all the Derek Carr stock right now. I am all in on Derek Carr. He is the real deal, you guys. He hasn't really made a lot of bad throws, if any. He's putting the ball in the right spot, but defense is making it difficult, which I am in favor for. Throughout camp, like in the beginning, offense was winning the first few practices. Now, lately, it's been the defense. But Carr has been making it work in the team drills and also the 2-minute drills. But like I said, defense is making it difficult on him. Marshawn Lattimore looks to be in mid-season form. He looks like he's going up against Mike Evans every single day. Because you know, Marshawn Lattimore locks up Mike Evans. It's just science. Anyway, Marshawn Lattimore, definitely going to be one of the best corners in the league. Again, another topic that people had a question about is the cornerback depth chart. And I got to say, Paulson Adebo is going to be the number 2 cornerback this year. He looks fantastic. He might have had a slight off year last year, but he looks like he's going to take another leap this year. Alante's going to, probably be the nickel guy. The defense looks solid, you guys. Now, offense, Kamara's going to be out for 3 weeks. You just lose Benjamin. That was probably going to be the third running back you used while Alvin Kamara's out. But you have Jamal Williams. You have Kendra Miller, who, by the way, is just fast, you guys. The speed on this guy is crazy. You've seen it on this tape at TCU. And there's a quote from The Longest Yard. I'm sure people will know. He makes fast people look not fast. And, I think we'll be okay for the most part on offense. They've been giving Alvin Kamara receiver reps, and the last time we seen that, it was very successful. We even seen it in 2009 with Reggie Bush. We've seen it in 2011 with Darren Sproles. It worked. So, and also, crazy enough to say, because I know how some people feel about this guy and how I feel, it looks like Traquan, barring some unfortunate events, is going to make the 53-man roster. But I don't know how he's going to play in the regular season because he just goes missing in regular season games, which frustrates me to no end. But if you have any questions going forward about what I seen at camp, feel free to leave me a comment or at me on Twitter. Can't fit everything into the show, so there's that. Now, when the second team and the third team offenses, the drop-off is significant. Excuse me. And I know people are going to say that I'm hating, but I'm not. I seen it with my own eyes. I was up close and personal. Jake Hayner's stock is rising. Jameis Winston's is dropping. It just seems like he is kind of like a shell of his former self from college and also Tampa, of course. And it's kind of sad to see. Because there was a moment yesterday where they was doing red zone drill. Or yesterday, whenever you watch this. This was yesterday at the time I'm recording this. Anyway, doing red zone drill. Jameis threw a pass to nobody and it was picked off. There was not a receiver in the area. And then you get the the 2-minute drill. Carr executes it to perfection. Jameis doesn't get the ball moving at all during his 2-minute drill. And Jake Hayner moves the ball, but not a ton. So, preseason will be interesting. If Jameis kind of stinks up the room, are the Saints really going to go with a rookie backup? It's kind of unheard of for the Saints to have a rookie backup, but it seems like they really do like Jake Hayner a lot. Jake Hayner really has had a great camp, but I want to see it in preseason. I'm curious to see the reps in preseason for Jameis and Jake Hayner. And if things go south, do they go sign another quarterback and let Jameis go and move Jake Hayner to the backup spot? Will be very interesting to see. Now, offensive line. Andres Pete is right on cue. Got injured in camp not too long ago. James Hurst has been playing the left guard position, which I am okay with. I am perfectly okay with James Hurst playing the left guard spot. I'm okay with him playing whatever spot he wants on the offensive line. He's like another Seno Clemente or Will Clapp. Trevor Pennon, you know, there's been a little tough things to watch at practice. He's kind of been getting beat. And the one player that's been kind of giving him fits, get ready for this name, you guys, is Peyton Turner. Peyton Turner does not look bad at all. He is healthy for the first time in a while, and he actually looks the part. Now, can he stay healthy is the question. The defensive line looks great, you guys. I mean, the defense looks great. I'm truly excited for preseason. I'm excited to see what happens in preseason. Now, with that being said, let's get into some LSU football because they are in fall camp right now. And things I've been hearing, Jaden looks fantastic. Nuss, of course, looks good. He's going to be the starter in 2024. Logan Diggs. Now, the one name I've been hearing a ton and been getting told a ton about. 2 words, you guys. Aaron Anderson. The 5'8" or 5'11", whatever the website has him listed at. But last I checked, it was 5'8". And the comparisons I can make to, Trenton Holiday, Darren Sproles, you name it. I mean, he's going to be electric. Aaron Anderson is one player to watch. Bama didn't give him any play time, which kudos to them because they are dumb for that, and they let him walk straight back home to Baton Rouge. He's not from Baton Rouge, but home to LSU. And they're going to give Aaron Anderson, they're going to put the ball in his hands a ton. Running back, receiver, kick returner, punt returner. They're going to put him all over the field. And this offense, from the things I've seen, from the footage I've seen also, it's very 2019-esque, adjacent too. I mean, Jaden, they say, has full control of the offense. And let me say this. Matt Moscona was on record saying Jaden's going to throw for 4,000 yards this year. I am 100% going to agree with Matt Moscona. Jaden's going to throw for around 4,000 yards this year. I'm going to say about 30 touchdowns passing, not total. 30 touchdowns passing. And, if you put 5 to 8 rushing touchdowns, then you have a Heisman Trophy winner, and LSU is going to be in Houston. And my prediction, as of right now, at the time I'm recording this, it's August 8th, 2023, LSU is going to be playing in NRG Stadium in January for the national title, and I think they have a chance at winning it. Now, it's going to be a tough in the SEC West this year because, we don't know how every team's going to look. Alabama, we don't know who their quarterback is going to be, but I am not really worried about Alabama's quarterback room this year, but it's Nick Saban, so, you can't just not think Alabama's going to be good because it is a Nick Saban coach team. So we are running out of time here, but with the little time that we have, I want to talk about Team USA basketball for the World Cup. Now, a Pelicans player is on the World Cup team, you guys. Brandon Ingram. Love this guy. So yesterday they played Puerto Rico. It was tough sledding at first. It was back and forth for a while. And then, Team USA just said, you know what, let's take it to these guys. And they did. For, the first half, it was relatively close for the longest. Then, Team USA turned it up into high gear and just took it to them. All the starters were in double digits. Mikal Bridges, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson. Brandon Ingram had 11 points, and he had a lot of good blocks, you guys. There was blocks. Wow. Brandon Ingram's looking like he's better defensively, but he took a lot of threes. He was 2 for 5 on threes, 3 for 8 total on field goals, but at 11 points, was facilitating the ball pretty well. Team USA took it to Puerto Rico, won by 43 points. At one moment, I thought they was going to win by 50. They won 117 to 74. And the one player, I think, that made the most difference wasn't Brandon Ingram. I think it was Anthony Edwards and Jaren Jackson Jr. I think those two right now are the best players on Team USA basketball's team. So their next game is against Spain this weekend. Or wait, no, they're playing against Slovenia, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be interesting. Hopefully they win the gold. And, this has been another great edition of Sports. Hey, Tufe, I will see you guys next time. See ya.